Representing the 24 to 25 foot class in the center console category, the Glasstream 24cc has an overall length of 24 feet, a beam of 8 feet 2 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 250. Built for economy and speed offshore and inshore, she has a draft of 11 inches, a dead rise of 14 degrees, a dry weight of 2,650 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 75 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, Dave East and Rick Riles.
The Glasstream 240cc. I know they refer to this boat as a center console, but you know what? It almost has a bay boat feel. So it's a boat that, let's say a guy's on the fence. He doesn't know whether he wants a center console, doesn't know whether he wants a bay boat, but he wants one boat that can do actually both. This boat would absolutely fit the bill. There's no place that a bay boat can go that this boat can't go. And there's no place that a 24 center console can go that this boat can't go.
You're right. It's a hybrid in the true sense of the word. It can do a lot of things, and it can do a lot of things well.
I want to talk about the performance of this boat, the hull. It's got a step. Trace the company's roots back to their heritage. They build race boats, offshore race boats. These boats have to be dialed in. They have to be super efficient to make long runs on a limited amount of fuel. They've taken that technology, they've applied it to the 24. Super efficient design, very, very fast boat. The step makes a huge difference in this boat.
And the smaller horsepower makes a huge difference at the fuel pump. Their 28 runs at 3.5 miles per gallon.
Well, it does. Most 24-foot boats that we've tested this year have a much larger engine than that. We've run this boat today, it doesn't need it. That 150 is plenty of power. There again, it's the efficiency of the hull, allows you to go with smaller horsepower. It's gonna cost less to buy, it's gonna cost less to maintain. I understand your experience with the ladies might be somewhat limited, but you put that pad up there, every girl in this boat that rides in this boat is gonna sit right there and she's gonna enjoy that. That's gonna be the place where they're gonna wanna go. This is an important feature, I think, to have on the boat. We're in a 24-foot boat. The console fits the boat, but one thing that you really don't see in a boat this size, the entire front end of the console lifts up. Most boats in this size range, you're lucky to have a little tiny hatch you can barely put your tackle box through. This one has an actual head down there. That's a great feature for a boat of this length. Let's go to the back of the console, because that's just as impressive as the front. Okay, we talked about this being a performance boat. This is the dash of a performance boat. This is something you would normally see on an offshore racing boat. You've got race-style gauges, you have a matching steering wheel. On other fish boats, this may look kind of weird. On this boat, it fits to a T.
It does. I have to admit, this is my new favorite color, Glasstream blue, we'll call it. It looks good. In fact, it makes me look good running it.
For all the custom stuff we've seen in this boat so far, one thing they decided to do, which I think was a great idea, they stay with a simple leaner seat. They jazz it up with some good cushions, matches the rest of the color of the boat, but it doesn't take up so much room from your cockpit or from the other area of the boat that you don't need. Plenty comfortable. There's storage below where you can lift the cushion forward. You don't need any more than what they put. It's a good choice.
They've got the compass where you can see it, where you can use it, and they've got a dry place right over here. Stick your wallet and your car keys in and close it. They thought the face of this console out very well. You know, before we go back, I'm starting to worry about you. If I hear you refer to this as the lounge deck one more time, but you know what? She's got a lot of room in the cockpit for a 24-foot boat.
Well, you've got comfortable jump seats back here, and they're fixed. There's nothing to actuate. They don't fold. They don't do anything like that, but they don't have to. They're here. When you need them, you can sit down. When you don't, they really don't take up any extra space.
No, they don't, and you've got a very adequate live well for this size boat right here. We kept live baits alive all day long today, and they were plenty frisky. Rod lockers in the side do a nice touch. It's a nice way to carry your rods while you're en route. I tell you what, they packed a lot in 24 feet.
Well, I've got my battery switch on this side, and on your side, you've got a valve that'll actuate either fresh or a saltwater washdown. There's nothing on this boat that they left out. Swim ladder in the back. Let's start with the performance hull again. You got a step in the back, you've got a built-in bracket in the back. That's where you get all your performance and your speed. For a little bit of fuel, you don't need a lot of horsepower to push it. You wrap all that up in a really cool looking package. This 24 is hot.
I've been trying to come up with one word for this boat, and I think I just found it. You ready?
All right, lay it on me.
Vacation.
It's the perfect boat. If I was gonna take this boat to the Keys, this would be all you would need to go spend a week down in the Keys. You could lobster on it, you could fish yellowtail out of it, you could go into the backcountry, you could go into the ocean. Anything you wanted to do, it'd be the perfect boat.
You can step on it and it just screams you're on vacation.